There's two more. Bessie's Hymn. Bessie's Hymn. The door I've been shouldering is ajar, a spoon of light, a threshold of honey, a cataract, a riot, a trumpet of honey. To pass through it now is to get wet with fire or rain, is to be a bam hippopotamus woman 880 BC walking the sunken garden, an amphora of honey on her head. The sun's eye winks, sterling brown warbles and honey oozes, opulently yolks, apiary riches, amber dollops into wild black air, and all the birds sing bass. I am paddling up a river of honey to stand in a field, a child on my hip. There is no field, there is no child. Yes, I am a buzz in this honey buckwheat field, a child on both hips. Honey hands tug at my hair. Men I ran with, subtitled All the Wrong Ones. One to Scrabble, one to contend in Wolof and French, one to drink Adelberg whiskey. I sip it, I scratch it from his sand blonde beard. An envelope opens, two frail petals tumble out. The peony in full bloom Monday washed away in last night's rain. Even I want to lick the slate clean, waggle. Orpheus was here, he came back for me. He held my hand and led, and all the birds sing bass. But now I see the hand I've been holding all this wild is my own. A laying on of skirts, petals on the avatar's crown. My banished ones come back inside me to be born. Tuesday through a doorway only honey, honey, honey. In the dream, Oshun is pulling book after book from my shelf. They all have my name on them. You've been busy, she says, and the honey spills from her eyes. She is smiling. You are ready. You know how to die. And this last one is titled, My Brother's Funeral Palette is an Explosion of Flowers. I take on the voice of one of my mother's sisters. So the brother is actually my uncle, but I lived with my grandmother for my first year. And Lenny is the first word I said, my Uncle Len's name. My brother's funeral palette is an explosion of flowers, and he burns clean as sandalwood, and leaves burn green as lizards in the sun. I wear the white dress he stitched and painted with flowers. It is late afternoon in Guyana. The light is rugged, dredged like gold through a day miner's sieve. On the road to Timahari, we pass cassava piled high in cargo-bound pyramids. I turn to look at my hands. Evening is a crate. The sun enters slowly. I turn to look at my brother. Spokes of a wheelchair, slats of a bench, pink flecked light hunkers down. The cancerous cells have sent out their call to hunker down. Two flamingo pink ice cream cones beckon from my hands. Jump on, he shouts, we'll wheel out to sea. I kick off and rudder his tricycle. My pleated blue skirt is the sail. Two guava pink cones drip back to my hands. Lenny limps to his wheelchair. Guava is terra rosa, mashed to a pulp, cool as my hand on his back, leading the fever astray. Some chrysanthemums are red. Lick the cold, churned cream. Lick the syrupy paper. I try to feather it free. The tarmac is the cracked black back of the lizard we call death. Granny is lighting the stove to fry fish, and thuriums bolt and sail from my hand. My ears are full of coconut water. Noon is a halo, a crescendo of gulls. The barrels are studded with birds. I open the door, exit the cab. When he is smoke, where will he go? Thank you.
Stay around, buy some books, raise a glass to the poets, take a look at the exhibitions, and smell the flowers.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Okay, thank you all, and we hope to see you back. There are these other readings. Please take a part. And if you're a poet, enter for next year's competition, December 1st.